Ophiuchus. Hey guys, I guess so. And then it pops up. You know, it's frustrating. Technology is frustrating. This is take two. I had a 20-minute reading that it cut out on me, and I wasn't, anyway, internet. So I still have two of your three cards. I'm just going to stick with these because I liked where it was going. So I'm just going to create. The first card is from this beautiful Druid Tarot deck, and you got 13, the Death card, Ophiuchus. I know you know if you're watching this, or maybe you don't know. If you don't know, this is the best card to get in a reading, okay? I promise you. You know why? Because it means that you're about to experience an amazing transformation where you are letting go of something that is weighing you down, holding you back, pulling you down, keeping you in old energy, preventing you from moving forward. You are about to experience a huge letting go, okay? If you're having trouble surrendering to that, allowing that, then it will be a little bit challenging. It's going to hurt a little bit, okay? But it's going to happen. And it is for your highest good, I promise, Ophiuchus. And so one thing I wanted to point out is this is a beautiful crone. She's wearing this lovely moss-colored cape. With this red. So this red was screaming at me, like, look how vibrant that is, how saturated that is. That red is screaming to me, fear of survival, the root chakra, right? And so what it was telling me is that Gaia is calling out to you to connect to her more for healing. And so because this letting go is really in the lower chakra, right? It's in your lowest chakra. That's where fear of survival is, in our root. We actually lived from that chakra when we were cave people, right? When we were prehistoric, when we were new. We lived from that chakra. Everything was about eating, sleeping, procreating, right? Everything was about that shelter. Everything was about survival, okay? And keeping the species going. And so Gaia wants to help you with that. And so reach out to her, go out, commune with Gaia, sit in the grass, put your feet in a body of water, something to connect. If you cannot do that, sit and meditate and just connect with the energy of Gaia. You can connect with Gaia without being outside, I promise. I know for me, I'm in Florida. It's been raining and stormy and lightning like a lot every day. And so you can't really be out in that. And so I've just been trying to connect inside. And again, I want you to see there's a snake, which is beautiful. That really showcases the death card, the message that you are shedding a skin and you're going to be brand new on the other side of this, okay? But you're still in this. Like, this card comes through telling me you're either just beginning or you're in the midst of this deep healing, okay? And the fact that she's in this beautiful green cloak too, it's very Christmassy. I love the Christmassy combo. My birthday's Christmas Day. But it tells me that it's a huge heart healing. Okay, so what you're letting go of is something that has been holding your heart hostage. Ooh, that phrase just came through. Let's go with that. Something has been holding your heart hostage. You are letting go. It is being taken from you. And the more you can allow it, the easier it will be. If you resist, it's still happening. That's what I want to tell you. I want you to know that. And it's okay. It's okay if you can't release resistance. I have been through so many of these, you guys. We can't just do this, okay? But in hindsight, you can't really choose ease. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy, right? That does not mean it's going to be easy. Newborn baby, but you're going to be putting it down very soon because it's already dead, okay? And look what's in the background. Look, Stonehenge. What that is telling me is once this healing is done, and you see how she's kind of in this cave. Looks like a pretty nice cave, as caves go. It's furnished and everything. But when she's ready to leave this cave, she's going to head out there towards Stonehenge, where she's going to receive new downloads, new uploads, new awakening codes, new whatever, new ways of doing things. It's going to be a huge kind of information dump for you. The big change is going to come, I think, once you leave the cave, and then that's just going to be kind of your first pit stop where you get the information to keep going, if that makes sense, right? If you think of it as an actual, journey, right? So that's that card. I loved it. I kept it. The next card that I'd already pulled was from Fairy Forest. We're doing good, guys. We're doing good. Number 3, so you got 13, which is beautiful. Death is 13. They hijacked that for a while and made us think it was a negative number, made us think it was bad, right? Friday the 13th, who grew up with that, thinking Friday the 13th was the worst possible day ever. I was able to shift that, and now Friday the 13th is a very fortunate day. I don't like the word lucky. It's a very good day for me. I always feel like positive energy is coming in for me because I've chosen that, and because I'm aware that they only hijacked 13 and lied to us about what it meant. Okay, 13 is a very magical number. It's divine feminine. It is your instant. It is instant access. It is your connector. I can't think of the right word that I want to say, but it is your access to the divine feminine knowledge that source holds. Okay. Because 13 is the divine feminine number. And they have cut us off from that, which is why, in a lot of ways, women are kind of running this ascension, right? I mean, I don't think most men I talk to, they just nod when I said that they totally get it. Women are really running this because men are not across the board, but men are busy running the old 3D world. And so, old men, yes, but we're going to be opening it up and showing everybody the way, but we are largely running this show right now. And so it makes sense that this divine feminine number is coming back in. So then you got number 3, the sorceress. Isn't she beautiful? She's a badass. Rituals, power, will. I apologize if I'm talking fast. I am trying to do this and get this done before my internet craps out again, because that was very frustrating. What this is showing me is this is kind of a procession of events. Okay, so this is where you are now. You're just beginning, maybe, or you're in the midst of this deep healing. You're in a cave. You're holding on to the things right now that you love, that you don't want to let go of, but on some level are going because you suddenly feel the urge to hold on to them tighter. Okay, they're going. They're already dead. They're already dead, Ophiuchus. Okay, and it's okay. You're going to let go with Gaia's help. Like, she's right there. She's right there, ready to help you. When you set that skull down, she is going to take that raw material and transmute it. She is the master alchemist, you guys, okay? And she's going to transmute it into new life in the new energy. And then once you go out of the cave, you're going to experience empowerment like never before. Like, look how badass her face is. She is really, really solid in her energy. She knows who she is. She is very sovereign, right? She just looks like a badass. But yet, she's not quite ready to stand right directly in the light yet. Notice she's kind of hiding herself in the trees. Like, she's not doing a very good job, but she's hiding in the trees, and she's allowing those branches and leaves to kind of keep her safe right now and conceal her. That is okay. Okay. So you're going to take baby steps out into the light. Okay. You don't have to run towards Stonehenge. All right, you're going to get there. You're going to go right directly there. But at the same time, look at her face. You're going to be more sure than ever before. You're going to be like, holy shit, without that heavy weight, without carrying that skull around, I have more clarity. I know which way to go now. Okay, so I'm going to pull the last card from this deck, Sacred Traveler. I apologize if your reading is shorter than everybody else's. It's still going to have... obviously it still has amazing content. I'm so nervous about the internet crapping out. But again, like I said, reading was pretty much all there. It just, it cut me off and it wasn't finished. And I could have done a 3-minute part 2 and that's annoying, right, Ophiuchus? So anyway, while I'm shuffling, Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, however you resonate with this sign. If you're not sure if you're Ophiuchus, there is a link below that will help you generate your chart using the 13 system, okay, with Ophiuchus added in. Ophiuchus is the element of ether. It is not fire, air, water, or earth, okay? And it is that for a reason, all right? It is different and unique for a reason, and there is a reason, and do a little research. There is a reason that that's the one they cut out when they forced us to squeeze ourselves into the 12 zodiac system. It makes no sense, you guys. There's 13 moon cycles even. Makes no sense to have 12 months. And 12 zodiac signs. No sense at all. And I know there's a lot of, you're going to find a lot of stuff out there talking about Ophiuchus it does not warrant being its own, zodiac, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. That's fine. What they're saying, it resonates with me really, really strongly. My son resonates with being Ophiuchus. He was born in those dates, okay? Which I also will try to put in the description if I remember. Anyway, let's get a final message for Ophiuchus. From the highest vibration of love and light in the cosmos, always and only in the highest good of anyone who will watch this video. Okay, that one jumped. Wandering path, enjoy the journey. Yeah, so what they're telling you is, okay, you're in a deep healing state right now. Beautiful. Okay. Really try to sink in, dig into that. Really just try to sit in it. Try to sit on that bed of nails. Try to just sit on that throne of nails and just, feel every prick and allow that to bring your awareness to what you're healing. Okay. We don't always need to know exactly, but I think in this case, you're going to need to really confront, because this is a deep heart healing for you, Ophiuchus. Okay. And then you've got this, she's going to be slowly stepping into the light. But then what they're saying is on your way out to Stonehenge, which is going to be another huge kind of pivotal moment for you, is this kind of information download where you're going to be like, whoa, what? This is who I am. It's going to be a very personal mission related. Okay. Not necessarily world related. Maybe that will come with it, but the most important part of it is going to be your heart opening and your gifts and abilities opening. Okay. So you got wandering path, enjoy the journey. Like, notice that there's a map there. Okay. What I want you to know is that the map is somewhere in here. Okay. You don't need to know. All you need to know is that you're heading in the right direction. Okay. I'm a firm believer that we can never be not on our path. We can never get off of our path. Okay. We can create obstacles. We can call obstacles to us that block our way. We can put blinders on so that we're missing all the good stuff going on on the sides. All these other beautiful people who are traveling, parallel, right, to us. We may miss them because we put blinders on. That's okay. Okay. We're doing it the best way we know how right now. And so this wandering path, though, I feel like, look at, okay, that's a guide for you. That beautiful fox is a guide, right? Foxes are clever, right? Foxes are cunning. So I do feel like that you are really amplifying, no, expanding, maybe, really tuning into your, it's not even intelligence, right? It's more like, and not even common sense. It's, what's coming to me is street smarts for some reason. That's what's coming to me is maybe you have lived your whole life kind of being afraid of certain things, right? Like being afraid of taking a bus by yourself or, wherever you live. I don't know, but maybe you have things that you're afraid of that you see other people doing every day. Okay. And you're like, well, I don't know why I'm so afraid of that. It's what's happening is this journey is really going to allow you to be braver in this world. I do get it because, we all have this overwhelm about what's going on in the world right now, but just the world in general because of this transformation, and we're feeling every photon of it, right? We're feeling it. There are some of us who feel every bit of it, and it is exhausting. And so what's going to happen, though, is you're going to be able to take baby steps. You have these guides with you all along the way, but I want you to notice how he's kind of giving you and the map like a weird, like sideways glance look. Like your guides are telling you, you do not need this map. You don't need a map. Stop thinking you do. Stop trying to get the whole picture in front of you and just take one step at a time. Okay, Ophiuchus? Because you notice, okay, there's the path. It goes like that. And then, whoop, disappears. It keeps going. I promise you. You don't have to worry about that. But you are going to leave this map. You're going to leave this. And this is kind of your need for direction, right? It's like, I don't need it because you have a guide now that is going to make sure you get there. Okay. And you were always going to get there. What I wanted to show you is this card while I was waiting to be reconnected. This card just happened to be sitting on the bottom of the deck. Like I had the deck laid down, this last deck. And look what it was. And I just kept looking at it and I thought, okay, I'm going to hold on to this because this is a message for them too. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Abso-fucking-lutely. Like you are really doing some deep heart healing right now. Okay. Connect to Gaia. Don't be afraid to ask for. This is interesting because the first time I did this recording, right, I was talking about how, asking for help. And really what I'm hearing is, not necessarily from people in the physical, more from Gaia, more from your own, trusting your own strength, trusting your own inner GPS, right? That you know the way on some deep level, okay? Your guides, which are just aspects of you, guys. It's all they are, okay? They're not some external thing. They're just aspects of you, but they are going to, you're going to make sure through those guides that you have created for yourself that you will not get lost. Okay, I promise. So I love this breaking trail and breakthrough as a hand. Not only are you a trailblazer and you are creating a path for other people to follow, but because you are going to be actively participating in this, right? I do feel like so I feel like this is even the next step of the story. So let's say let's say you've arrived at Stonehenge and you're like, okay, now what? So you're going to receive some guidance and you're going to act on it. And that action is not only going to allow others to, it's not only going to allow your light to shine brighter so that others can see you, so that others can follow, right, the path that we're breaking, but it's also going to bring a breakthrough for you personally. So you've got a series of just these amazing things happening, Ophiuchus. So just surrender, allow, know that you can never be off your path, ever, ever, ever. We can make it really difficult for ourselves, but we're always moving forward. Okay. There's no going back now. There's no wrong turns. There are no mistakes, only choices. And the consequences of the choices are really opportunities for growth. Okay. And we're doing everything right, ultimately, no matter how it looks. Okay. So, yeah, those are my messages for you right now, Ophiuchus. The death card, you're rocking it. I promise you. Call on Gaia. Call on Gaia for help. Trust that your guides are not going to steer you wrong because they're you. Okay. And even if, you feel like you've got some misdirection coming in, then on some level you need that lesson. Okay. That's a quick little thing at the end that came through that I'm just going to throw that out there. Take what you want from it. All right. That is all I'm going to say. Yeah, there you go, Ophiuchus. Thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe. I'm going to try and keep doing monthly, and we'll see more often. I clearly don't have my office anymore. We're in an RV, and so this is my bedroom, which is fine, but it's just, I miss my office. I do. I will have one again. And so it is just difficult. It's difficult to do videos with everybody in such a small space. And so I do them when I can, but I am going to keep this going. So please share this with anybody you think might benefit from these messages. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much, Ophiuchus.